Dave Lizewski is an ordinary teenager who lives in Staten Island, New York. Inspired by comic books, Dave plans to become a real-life superhero. He purchases and modifies a scuba diving suit and arms himself with batons. During his first outing, he gets stabbed and hit by a car. After recovering, he gains a capacity to endure pain and enhanced durability due to having some bones replaced with metal. In his absence from school, a rumor spreads that he is gay. As a result, his longtime crush, Deauxma, immediately attempts to become his friend. Unhappy with the misunderstanding, Dave nevertheless appreciates the opportunity to get closer to Katie. Dave returns to crime fighting and gains notoriety after saving a man from a gang attack. Calling himself Kick-Ass, he sets up a Myspace account where he can be contacted for help. Responding to a request from Katie, he confronts a drug dealer, Rasul, who has been harassing her. At Rasul's place, Kick-Ass is quickly overwhelmed by Rasul's thugs. Before they can kill him, two costumed vigilantes, Hit Girl and her father, Big Daddy, intervene, easily slaughter the thugs and leave with their money. After coming home, Dave realizes he is in over his head and plans to give up crime fighting. However, Hit Girl and Big Daddy pay him a visit and encourage him. Big Daddy's real identity is Damon McReady, formerly an honest cop. Framed by mafia boss Frank D'Amico, he was jailed. His wife committed suicide, leaving behind his daughter, Mindy. Against the protest of his former partner Marcus Williams, Damon trains himself and Mindy in preparation for getting revenge on Frank. They have been undermining Frank's operations by raiding his warehouses, robbing his money and destroying his drugs. Frank believes Kick-Ass is responsible for the attacks and targets him, though he mistakenly kills a party entertainer who is dressed like Kick-Ass. Frank's son Chris suggests a different approach and poses himself as a new vigilante named Red Mist, and befriends Kick-Ass. Chris plans to lure Kick-Ass into Frank's lumber warehouse and unmask him. However, they find the warehouse on fire and Frank's men dead. Red Mist retrieves a hidden camera he earlier placed in the warehouse, and he sees recorded footage of Big Daddy killing the men and burning the warehouse. Red Mist and Kick-Ass part ways. Frank watches the footage and learns of Big Daddy. Following the event, Dave decides to quit being Kick-Ass. He reveals his identity to Katie and clears up the misunderstanding about him being gay. She forgives him and becomes his girlfriend. However, Red Mist contacts him again and tricks him into revealing Big Daddy and Hit Girl's location. At one of Big Daddy's safe houses, Red Mist shoots Hit Girl out of a window, and Frank's men capture Big Daddy and Kick-Ass. Frank intends to have his thugs torture and execute his captives in a live internet broadcast, despite Chris's protests to let Kick-Ass go. While Kick-Ass and Big Daddy are being beaten by Frank's gangsters, Hit Girl, having survived the shooting, storms the hideout and kills all the gangsters. During the fight, one thug sets Big Daddy on fire. Big Daddy and Mindy say a tearful farewell before he dies of his burns. Kick-Ass and Hit Girl resolve to defeat Frank once and for all. Hit Girl infiltrates Frank's headquarters and kills numerous guards and henchmen before running out of bullets. When Hit Girl is cornered by the thugs, Kick-Ass arrives on a jetpack fitted with miniguns and kills the remaining thugs. Kick-Ass and Hit Girl then take on Frank and Red Mist. Kick-Ass fights Red Mist, which results in them knocking each other out. Frank overpowers an exhausted Hit Girl. Before he can kill her, Kick-Ass regains consciousness and blasts Frank out of the window with a bazooka, killing him. Red Mist then regains consciousness, grabs his father's samurai sword, and pursues Kick-Ass in order to continue their fight just in time to see Kick-Ass and Hit Girl fly away on the jetpack. Dave and Mindy retire from crime fighting. Marcus becomes Mindy's guardian again, and she enrolls at Dave's school. Meanwhile, Chris sits in his father's office, dressed in an upgraded suit, preparing to seek revenge on Kick-Ass for killing his father. Facing the camera, he says, as a great man once said, "Wait till they get a load of me," before firing a gun at the screen.